Well. Welcome back to the channel and a new video. I took a couple of days off. I was just doing lives and I'm back. And there's so many things to talk about, man. Like, where do we start? I want to do something on gold toes. Shout out to American Cholo. That was a good interview. I was inspired by gold toes. I'm going to do a video on that. People were asking me about Pelican Bay. They want to hear more stuff about Pelican Bay. I'm going to give a Pelican Bay story, but today, I know some of my fans don't enjoy it. Some of my subscribers do. I have to find that balance. The elephant in the room is what? No jumper once again. So for a while now, I have been saying that AD doesn't need that podcast. T-Rail doesn't need that podcast. Lush needed that podcast, but AD and T-Rail didn't need it. And now here we are. Adam 22 is at a crossroads. I saw what went down. I saw the way he did Lush live on TV. And he came in, he pretended he was all, yeah, I'm sure he was upset. I don't think he really cared that Lush had opened his mouth. He just didn't like that Lush opened his mouth with his business. See, I don't like when Lush talks about, if Lush would have said something about AD, he'd still have a job. If Lush would have said something about Almighty, he'd still have a job. See, Adam likes all the turmoil. The funny thing is he fired Lush for repeating something that actually came out of Adam's mouth. And when I heard when AD went live, shout out to AD. AD's about to blow up. AD's about to see real money now because it's his money. AD said a couple of times, he was like paraphrasing Adam. Well, in order for us to continue to be friends, or for us to be friends, we need to, or for us to be, man, you're an employer, Adam. That jumped out at me like immediately, like, is this fool playing? He doesn't, Adam 22, I guarantee you, doesn't have a real friend in his life. Not because people didn't try to be his friend, but because he's incapable of having those type of interactions. When you have somebody who has made a living off of creating chaos, being disrespectful, putting people in harm's way, how you see friendship qualities or characteristics in that type of person? If you choose to do business with that type of person, you should understand what type of business it's going to be. He's going to sell you out as quick as he sold everybody else out. When the incident came up with House Phone, I would have thought that people on that platform that don't need him, that have their own foundation established already, would have been like, man, I'm cool. I don't know why anybody, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I don't know how anyone would have been arrogant enough to believe he did that to him. He won't do it to me. Shit. Adam 22 he'll expose himself constantly as who he really is. I always tell people, everyone will show you who they are. Just give them enough time. They always show you who they are. Never fails. So, there's people saying that Adam has a plan. There's a reason why he's creating all this chaos, that he wants to take his channel in another direction. If it ain't broke, don't break it. You make all this money and became famous for what you did. Now you want to go in a different direction. I don't know if that's true, but there's a lot of people saying that he wants to go a different direction. He wants to go. I didn't want to say it, because we'll see. But no disrespect to whoever he's gonna hire after this, but he's gonna bring in cheaper talent, we'll say. Not cheaper as the people's characters, but he don't have to pay you as much. He even said, when I hire you, you don't get a raise unless you raise that question. So, he'll hire somebody that will bring him in millions of views and not feel like, remember, he's your friend. See, he wants to be an employer when it suits him, but then when things get rocky, I thought we were friends. I'm really hurt right now. Remember when he played that role with House Phone? I'm really hurt right now. I thought we were friends. Nah, should have gave him a raise. That's your friend. Pick him up. Another quote that I always tell people is, fuck what I say, judge me by what I do. So the people that are looking to Adam as their friend and he won't do me like that, stick around. Stay with him. He will. He's made it like the Jerry Springer show of YouTube. People are watching, but they're watching a train wreck, right? And there's going to be people, oh, why you talk about him? Because it's content. It's something huge. It's watching somebody destroy on a platform with, 4 million subscribers. It's watching somebody implode because they can't control who they are. You know the way to have avoided Lush being fired, Adam? We talk directly to you, Adam. The way you could have avoided it was you shouldn't have talked behind people's back. You shouldn't have exposed your hand to somebody that, man, I've been saying it for a while. You could see who Lush was. Lush is that guy, you plant a seed in his brain and he goes and fucking plants it everywhere around the office. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you something, but hey, you can't tell nobody else. Everybody has a friend. No matter who you're talking to, when you tell them something, they have a friend that they trust. Unfortunately, that guy has a friend that he trusts. And that guy has a friend, and it just keeps going. Hey, Holmes, I'm going to tell you something, but don't say nothing. All right? Lush was that guy. If you wanted anything to come out, you could just put it in Lush's ear. You could tell Lush, I wish him well because I know he's an ex-addict. Hopefully, mentally, he's going to be all right, man. But you could tell Lush does not have much self-esteem. And so by showing people Adam confided in me, is his way of trying to build up some self-esteem. That's not how you do it because people look at you like for what you really are, So anyways, that's pretty much my spiel on this thing today, man. I'm sure this thing's going to keep spinning in a bunch of different directions. I'm interested to see who's going to stick around. Who's going to feel like it'll never happen to me? Who's going to continue with that mentality? The pay can't be that good. The pay can't. And Adam has given, AD is going to blow up. AD is going to start making really good money and be like, damn, I should have did this a long time ago. T-Rail, same thing, man. All them, like, everybody on that platform has an established name. Now it's time for you to hustle. Get your money off of your name. Cut that platform loose. Let him go ahead and find somebody else. But I think Adam realizes there was a lot of people in the streets out here who still had a certain level of respect because of AD and T-Rail. And if them two are gone, I don't know who you're going to call, but it's not going to be them. Anyways, man, everybody be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out.